Hi guys, so Luca and I thought we'd show you a bit of Lanzarote today, so watch us as we take you around and see some of the hikes and some of the beautiful places of Lanzarote. Stay tuned! Before I show you that, I'm just going to give you an update on the van. So this is me getting the van towed again. This is the third time now, just somewhere safe for Christmas. Hi guys, so I thought I'd check in because so many people have been messaging and asking what's going on, and so I thought it would only be right to fill you in a little bit. So basically we are no further along, quite honestly. I've had quite a few people look at the van and quite a lot of people say they can't help. I had the van towed to a garage in Coralejo and they said they could help, and then 2 weeks in they said that they weren't able to help. So it's been a lot of that to and fro in. Don't feel like I'm getting anywhere further along. Made lots of good friends though. And so today I'm getting the van towed again. So I'm actually I've hired a car because I'm in Lanzarote at the moment. A lovely kind friend of mine has let me stay at his apartment. Thank you, know who you are. So I'm going to meet the grower, the tower, to take the van to a third location to be safe for Christmas, and because we're going to stay in the van for Christmas and make a bit of a thing of it, you know, me and the dog, you know, maybe a Barbie, I don't know if it's going to be warm enough. At the moment we're in a Kalima, so and I'll explain about that later on. So yeah, so we're going to go move the van, make it safe and stay there for Christmas, and then after Christmas I'm going to have to just go back to working out what to do, because I've had loads of conversations with people and yeah, it's very frustrating if I'm honest, because although we can never really plan, you know, because you never know the future, you try your hardest to plan things as best you can, but at the moment I'm literally having to live day by day, because half the time we don't even know where we're living, you know, because if someone takes the van to be fixed, let's say, we might not be able to stay in it. And so, you know, it's quite expensive out here. So although I've, you know, made sure I've got money if there were any problems, accommodation is super expensive. I'd say it's more expensive than England, really. And everyone's on Airbnb now. There's no kind of long-term rentals and things like that. So yeah, so it's challenging. I know people look, especially if they don't live in a hot country in the winter, and they're like, oh yeah, but you're in beautiful sun and you're you know, la 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 la, but all things come with challenges, you know, and when you have a dog to think about as well, you've got to make sure that they are comfortable and safe, and half the things I've gone through are due to having the dog. I'd never take any of it back, and any of you dog owners will know what I mean by this, but you know, he costs more on ferries, you know, in accommodation and stuff. I'm actually allergic to a lot of dogs, and so they put you in accommodation with where other dogs have been, and I struggle with that. Yeah, more than money side actually, it costs a lot more with a dog, and you've got challenges such as ferries, you have to book in advance and da 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 da. But as I say, I wouldn't change anything. I love him to bits. That's why I'm doing this, you know, that I got him because I wanted to travel and do nice things with my dog, but it definitely makes everything a little bit more difficult. Even now I've had to hire a car because he can't go on the buses unless he has a carrier, and I thought his pram, if you've seen my other video you'll see him in a pram, I thought he could go in the pram on the buses, but they make you pack it down. So he's actually, we can't go anywhere but where we're staying, you know, we can't travel around too far because of that, you know, so it makes everything a bit more tricky, which is why we've got the hire car today. Okay, so we're towing again. only the power has gone in the van, and I also have a flat tyre. Steve, bless him, has managed to steer it because it wasn't actually moving at all, the steering wheel. Luckily he's strong. I'm not saying I'm not, but okay. All right, third tow, 600 euros later. Slightly worried that it is scraping the bottom of my van because the tyre's flat, I suppose, I don't know. Okay.
Esa hay que sacarla de ahí para que la cargue.
There's a tyre underneath, which is what it's scraping on, I think, and I hope, I'd rather it be the tyre than the van itself. So just obviously arrived at the van, feeling a little bit deflated, to be honest. I thought, oh, you know, we can do Christmas at the van, I'll move the van to this car park so we're safe and it will all be fine. And then I got there, obviously the tyre's flat, the battery's dead. I don't know anyone in Forteventura really, other than got a couple of friends I've met for everything that happened, which have been great. Shout out to you, but oh, it's just a bit, just not knowing that anyone's going to do anything, and then on top of that, you know, getting to the van and just seeing what state it's in. And I know I'll kind of put a positive spin on it, but it is a little bit deflated, I suppose, because of the time of year. You know, it's Christmas and you kind of, I don't know. Anyway, it'll all be fine. We will get there. I'm just going to leave it today. I've got to pump up the tyres at least because I can't leave it there. It will look like it's been abandoned. And that's when the police might start questioning it. And then I'll head back to Lanzarote today and come back on the 22nd and just spend the whole of Christmas fixing the van, I suppose. On the inside, anyway. Okay, Luca, sit. Luca, sit. Sit. Luca, wait. Luca, wait. 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 Go. Okay, so back to Lanzarote as promised. This is a hike that we did today, which is part of I'm doing a 10k challenge, where 10k a day for 15 days. So this was part of it. So this is in Aria, in the north, and it's a really good viewpoint to see Famara. Alright guys, so now we've just done our walk, we did our 10k walk in Quintin and now we're heading back, so I feel good and strong that I've done my 10k. 10k every day, so I've taken you with me to do so. And I have to say, I do feel much fitter and stronger for doing it. It really does make a difference to the body. It's, you know, I probably do 10k easy, but it's actually committing to doing additionally, I'm doing an additional 10k to what I already do. And actually planning what you're doing or where you're going and stuff like that. It makes the difference. And to commit to doing something like 15 days, I was actually thinking I might do it for January and do 20 kilometers per day. Why not, hey? Why the hell not? Anyway, here we go. Here's our view again. I'm sure you're bored of seeing them. And Luca is loving his life. I'd like to come back as this dog. And here we are, all very rocky, wavy, tide is out. And we're just going to run a little bit of it now. Okay, so speak to you later, guys. Definitely need it after that swim.